D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So sorry this is coming to you so late. Long story short, I thought Batwoman was starting up next week. That's how nothing this show is. So I'm not gonna lie. I had a bad day yesterday. I got home from work, and you know what? I was like, I'm gonna get cheered up because I get to watch Batwoman, and this show is hilariously bad. This Okay, so nothing of substance happened really. That one thing happened in this episode that was like of substance, but it really was. Such a nothing burger. Oh, this show turned it into a nothing burger because I'm all like, I just was like, man, this show is awful. It's so bad. Oh, sorry, it's really early. I don't, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with this show. Which is interesting because I thought they had a solid idea this season with the whole 2.0 version of the villains and everything. And they're just like doing nothing with it. And what they're doing is bad. I mean, it's just so bad. And like I've said before, season 1 was bad. But with what's her face, Ruby Rose quitting, and then they were like, we're not going to recast her, and then they ended up recasting her, and then and they had the Ryan Wilder, and they're like, we're going to create a new character, and I'm like, okay, cool, that's we'll see what's going down. And then they just messed it up because this show's bad. And I was like, maybe season 2, it's just because it was COVID and they had to deal with certain things, so they had to, maybe they had a really good solid season, but they had to change it all around because of COVID. And nope, it still sucks. It's still bad. They had time to write good stuff and they didn't do it. It's so bad. I don't understand how these people. So before I get started though on this breakdown, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so it starts off in the past 10 years ago from what's going on now in Batwoman. And 2 cops show up, 2 beat cops, and it's Renee Montoya and her very white partner, very white male partner. If you're a white male in this show, you better watch out. You'll see about that now and later. So they come up to these other police cars that are covered in vines from Hobby Lobby. And they're standing in front of the woods, and I'm all like, okay, whatever. And the partner's all like, watching her 6 or whatever, I don't know, watching her back and everything. And Poison Ivy comes out of the thing, and this costume is not good though. This is it's not good, but whatever, it's fine. Poison Ivy in the comic books is so sexy, and this is not. Like, yeah, she's showing some cleavage, but other than that, it's like, I mean, I don't think this costume is sexy. I mean, so you're showing a shoulder, big whoop and everything. And I know you're going to be all like, F the male gaze, but Poison Ivy, that's like her whole thing. She seduces men with her pheromones to do her bidding. I mean, she got Superman. She's gotten Superman at one point in time, and Batman. So I'm like, and plus, and it's whatever. Anyway, so moving on. Sorry, I'm taking too long. I don't want to take up too much of your time because this is a day late and a dollar short. So then Renee Montoya, she's like, why are you doing this? And she's like, somebody has to care and everything. Oh, because she stabbed the partner. Did I get that? Yeah. She's like, come quietly or whatever. And then she gets her vines to stab this guy because he's all like, take the shot, Montoya. And she's all not going to take the shot because she's all like, but I love her. And then he gets stabbed and falls to the ground. And she's all like, why are you doing this? She's like, because someone has to care. What? Okay. That's why you're just killing people, because you have to care. What? So then, boom, marching on to present day in this hotel. I do like this building; it's very nice. And we've got some lovely treats here, and our 2 friends here, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. I mean, Alice, they're trying to make her into the Harley Quinn. Anyways, they're painting their nails, and she's all like, "Green really is your color," and everything. And then she's all like, "You know what gets me about this? She literally just got done painting her nails, and then she's all like doing this with it and everything." I'm like, "What is that? Is that this actress? I don't know her name. I don't think she's a very good actress. She was in that Birds of Prey show from way back in the day, and she wasn't good there, and she's not good here, but." She keeps messing with her nails. She's all like, something tells me that you're just whatever. And I'm like, okay, fine. So then the hotel manager guy comes in with two bouncers, or these bouncers, this hotel security. And he's all like, your credit card was declined. She's all like, I told her to run some of my other credit cards. They've all been declined. You need to leave. And she's all like, do your little eye thing. She does a little eye thing, and she's all like, sorry, ma'am. You could say as long as you want. And she's all like, how about a bottle of Dom to say you're sorry? And he's like, okay, sounds great. And she's like, oh, Batwoman cut me off already. And I just want to be all like, wait a minute. I thought her mom was like rich. And that's why she's rich now, is because her mom had like buco bucks with her little sciencey stuff. And they cut her off. What does that even mean? And he does shut off her credit cards, but I'm all like, you should have access to dollar bills, yo. If your mom was like buco rich, it's stupid. So, and she's like, why can't I get them to leave me alone? They didn't care about me before when there was all, me. And now all of a sudden they care because I'm Poison Ivy. I'm the new Poison Ivy. And she's all like, you got to do something so bad that they can't forgive you for. She's like, ooh, that's good. I'm going to do that. So then Renee Montoya goes back to her little hospital, her jank hospital, which she kept open because, reasons. But she only kept it open to help Batwoman and her people, whatever. Remember that chick that got frozen? they solved it by rubbing sage into her skin or some crap like that. I love that. So good. So they go in. So they go into oh no, it was Sophie's sister. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, you got to save the sis. So they go in, she goes in and she sees this flower and it brings back memories and everything. And she brings her this, I don't know, White Lotus, whatever it is. That's a pretty decent show. And she's still a beat cop or whatever. And she's like, it's a sorry and everything. She's like, my partner has to get a new kidney. And so she's like, I'm leaving town. Come with me and everything. And she's like, I can't. And then you see this picture of them in college, but Poison Ivy looks like 42 in this picture. I just want to say though, the actress that is playing Renee Montoya is doing a good job. Like she's my favorite out of everybody on the show. Acting wise, she's doing a really good job. So good for her. I mean, she played Renee Montoya on Gotham and I liked her there, and she's playing Renee Montoya here and I like her here also. So then we hop over and they are in Renee Montoya's basement office, which I don't know why she has a basement office. And he's like, I think I can get Wi-Fi or dial up. And I'm all like, what? You don't need to get dial up. You can just, there's Wi-Fi. You should be able to connect to a hotspot. I don't think what's her face that runs the show knows how the internet works now. It's so stupid. I'm gonna get dial up. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then they're like, and she's like, we're done with, after this, we're done with you. And she's like, no, you're not. You need to find the Joker buzzer. And you need to get Alice and get the Joker buzzer and everything. And then I don't remember what else they're talking about. Oh, they can't get into the Batcave because what's his face took the Wayne Enterprises, and the Batcave is in a Wayne Tower, which reasons and everything, probably because they didn't want to. But they've had the mansion in the show before. Oh, this show is so stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna skip ahead. So she gets a call from her brother, and he's got the pearls, and he's like, what do you think these will go for? $1.50 and everything. And she's like, what do you want and everything? He's like, He's like, I'm redecorating my office and everything. He's all like, oh, so bad. This is bad acting. You know, I thought this character would be decent, but now that they've turned him into the new Joker, he is playing. I've said this before and I'll say it again. His version of the Joker is like he watched a video of someone impersonating the Joker and then he impersonated that impersonation. And it's bad. And she's all like, you need to go to, she's like, you need to go to jail. And he's all like, you tried to kidnap me. So we'll call it sixes or whatever. And then his assistant comes up and who's very gay. Is everybody gay on this show now? Everybody's gay except for Joker and the bad guys are not gay. I wonder if they're trying to say something there, like secretly, like if you're not gay, you're a bad person. But so then he's all like, you're the fitting for your mask, and somebody go over the party. You know, a fitting for a mask? What? Anyways, he's like, give me 1 second. And he's all like, I don't remember what he says here, but he's like, Gotham, I'm coming at you and everything. I'm coming for you, Gotham, and everything. And I'm like, oh, you're so bad and everything. I would not take you seriously. And then she's like, I know how we're gonna get into Wayne Tower. We're going to crash a party and everything. So you go to this party, which is, oh look, it's a deck of cards theme, original. So they're going up the elevator. I have to tell you right now, this part got me quite excited. So going up the elevator, and they've stolen identities from real party guests that were going to come, but now they're not because they stole their identities and sent them uninvites. And they're going over them and everything. And then he goes, oh, and your person is French. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. She's gonna have to do a French accent. Oh, Javicia Leslie, I hope you went to classes for this, because I don't think you can do a good job. And she doesn't. And so they go in, she shows them the thing, and they all get cards. Okay. And I just want to point out the show. Okay, so she gets the Queen of Spades. And I was all like, that's a little racist for this show. And she doesn't say anything about it, but I'm all like, the showrunner is a white lady. And I was like, and nothing is more projecting than people are like, I hate racism. And then they do racist stuff, So I think Caroline Dries is protest too much and project a lot. Anyways, so they're in this little room or whatever. He comes out in his mask that he had to get a fitting for, and it's not that great. Like I could get that at a costume shop. It's not that great. Anyways, fitting. And he's all like, and long story short, he's all like, I had to fire my board members and everything. And they're like, woo, fire them. Yeah, they suck and everything. And he's like, you guys can work here on my board. You just have to prove you're a little crazy or whatever. And so he pulls up the first dude, white guy again. Like I said, if you're a straight white dude on this show, be prepared to die. Or I don't know if this guy died, but so then he starts asking him questions. So he puts his hands on the table and he starts asking him questions. He's like, true or false, in business, sometimes you got to go a little crazy. And he's like, true. And he's like, good job. Next question. I'm all like, what? And he's like, they steal the Asian guy's iPad info, and then the glasses that what's his face had his fingerprints on, so they can get into the back to the room, into his office to get into the back cave. She needs to scan his eyes. I forgot to mention that. He's like, the weak deserve our, and he's like, pity. Ooh, wrong answer. And he gets shocked and everything. And now everybody's all like, I don't want to go up there now. And he's like, three of diamonds and everything. So Javicia takes her card from this girl right here. She gets it. And he takes her, and she gets up there. And he's like, anybody, hey, come on, don't you want to come on? She's like, oui. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I cannot wait for it. He's like, he's like, you made, and because she's a board game heiress, he's like, you made the, it was sadistically beautiful or some crap like that. And I'm like, this is so stupid. This is bad writing. So she's scanning them because those are her eyes now. Like the mesh came over and everything. She's like, thank you. I would like to buy a value. And you're all like, what? And she's like, thank you for having. And he's like, true or false? Finish the sentence. A mother's love is, or something like that, and everything. And she's all like, not my problem. And then she just like walks away. I was like, oh, Javicia, you did not disappoint, my love. You did not disappoint. So good. with your, and I love, and she's wearing spade earrings. Man, Caroline Dries, you're all racist, and you just want to tell us how racist we are. Oh, I get it now. You are a projector. And Renee Montoya's in the elevator now. I was all like, and she's like, why did she have to come along? And I'm all like, yeah, why did she have to come along? She wasn't even like there before. And all of a sudden she's there in a red suit. Although I do like this actress the best out of everybody on the show. She does the best job. And she's like, well, maybe you guys would be doing good in her apartment where it's nice and lit nice and everything, because you let Alice go, Sophie. And doing a lot of like complaining over nothing. She's so whiny. She is like so whiny, like the whiniest of whiners. Like, I'm not good enough to be Batwoman and everything. So they get into the office and there are a bunch of dudes here. And they're like, we're the cleaning ladies. And it's like, okay, clean and everything. But they start fighting these dudes. And let me just tell you right now, these dudes do not get one hit in. And Sophie's fighting in a dress. I just want to point that out. And they take that she's like walking towards them, and she doesn't even like do like huh. She like literally just stands there and like huh, and she's able to defeat them like easily. And I'm all like, not real, not realistic. Yeah, not realistic. These dudes would totally manhandle these bitches. So the fight's taking place or whatever. It's not even like that great. I mean, yeah, it's very, very choreographed. The ladies obviously couldn't cut it because they're not stunt people. So they had to make sure it was a very choreographed, and they hit beat for beat, even though it looked awful. Anyways, so they go into the Batcave, and they're going through the diaries of Bruce Wayne, because that's how they're going to figure out where Poison Ivy is, so they can, because this is the big thing. Sorry, totally forgot how this whole thing is going on. Okay. So they are going to Bruce Wayne, Batman, made a serum that she injected into, that it was injected into Poison Ivy, and it dehydrates her. Science. And that's how he stopped her. And then, so what they need to do is, and he only made the one batch. So what they have to do is they have to find Poison Ivy's body, take out the serum from Poison Ivy, inject the new Poison Ivy, Mary, and then Mary will be cured. But when they find the body, they can't let it get near sunlight or water. And so they're trying to figure out, Bruce wrote down where they think Bruce might have wrote down in his diaries where he put the Poison Ivy body. So they're here. And so at the party, Mary shows up, and she's trying to get this guy to be like on her side and everything. She's like, oh, you did and everything. Sorry, I need a libation. And so she's like, where could he have put it? And he's all like, she's all like trying to pretend. And they find a schematics of the dam. And she's like, this was the last thing Poison Ivy was going to do. She was going to attack Gotham City Dam. And it shows this little back thing. And she's like, you're not coming with me, huh? And everything. She's like, tomorrow I have my exam for my detective ship and everything. And she's all like, what are you doing? And she's all like, and it's all about climate control and everything. I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, that is kind of Poison Ivy's thing, but I mean, you're going about it in like not so good ways, whatever. And she's all like, long story short, she gives her the flower. She's like, what's this for? And she's like, forgiveness. And then she stabs her. And it totally zorgifies her. Like, she's all like, and everything. And she looks like the girl from the Scream victim. No, not Scream. The Ring victim. We're like, and everything. So then she's all like, so you're like, where could she have been? No water, no sunlight. And they're like, well, Gotham is pretty much a dam, because they do have the No Man's Land storyline where Gotham is an island, and the bad guys take up, which they're I don't know. Anyways, sorry, I was going to talk about something else. Anyways, so they figure out that's why there's a tree in the Batcave. I've always wondered this. Why is there a freaking tree in the Batcave in Wayne Tower? A fucking tree. And it's because Poison Ivy is there. duh, we all got stooped there a little bit. So then they're gonna go and they're gonna try to find. So she pops open the bat goggles, and she finds the heartbeat and it's down below. And so they're going, she tells him that Javicia Leslie is Batwoman and that he's Batwing, all that stuff. Who's who. And so they're in the caves and they find the body. They find her body. Oh, that's my thumbnail right there. Oh no. And so I don't know what they say here. I really don't, but they take out the serum and they're like, she's like, all right, you two stay here. I'm gonna go get Mary. And so he's all like, hey, Nightwing, you can't, what's the matter? You can't fight and everything. Gets his guys to come over and he's all like, we're gonna have a proper chat. And so then they're sitting here and they're like, they're talking, and then she gets a charge on her credit card of a 3-tier cheesecake and a bottle of grape soda at delivered to room service at some hotel and everything. She's like, that's Alice. You have to go get her because you don't know how long she's going to stay there and everything. So she leaves. And then Mary's all like, I want to take the elevator down. He's like, the elevator's, and she's like, the stairs are good for my calves and everything. So back at the hotel, she's eating her cheesecake and she's doing her finger thing, all like, so I was like thinking, like, so she's telling her that if she they thought they could find the Joker buzzer, but she's got to go to Renee Montoya's office because while she was there, she snooped around in every nook and cranny. And see how this is annoying? I'm gonna keep doing it though. And she found something in the second drawer of her second filing cabinet and everything. So itsy bitsy spider. Anyway, so so she goes. Mary's up on the roof because whatever, up on the roof. Anyways, so she's all like, Mary, what are you doing, kind of thing. And then she's like, and then she's all like, you don't know what the expiration date on that is. And I'm all like, who cares? I'd stab her. I'd be like, no, you're not my family, bah, and everything. So although her hair looks better in this style, they should keep it like that from now on. Anyways, so he pops up. He's got Batwing, and he's all like, hey, this should be a brother sister kind of thing. She's all like, what? She's like, I told him and everything. He's like, I don't know what he says here. I don't even care. And she throws the serum and it stabs him. Oh no, she throws it and then she like jams it into him and he gets all Zorgified and everything, like and everything. And then back at the hotel, Alice is all like, I just took forever to get out of these chains and you're drinking the rest of the dom and everything. She's like, here, take it or whatever. And she's all like, they tried to save me, even though I was doing bad things and everything. And then she says something about her true power. I don't know what it was, but I'm just like, I don't care. Who cares? So then back at the tunnels, she's talking to Poison. She's like, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm really sorry what I did. I'm so sorry if they, I don't know. And this flower is created, for forgiveness. So she goes up to the body, which is all ew. I wouldn't. Ugh. She's all like, I'm sorry, and she kisses it. Ugh. She definitely has, I don't know, like Dutch elm disease or something. And it opens its eyes. And then she goes into the office and she opens up the door and she finds him. She's like, oh, and everything's scandal. And so then they're back at the hospital, the back alley hospital. And she calls Joan Jett. She's all like, Joan, I have your son. And he's if you want to fix his head, you got to come get him now. And they get a call from Sophie. And Sophie's all like, you were never going to find it because it's in her office and everything. She's been playing this the whole time. She's just been looking for her true love. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me with this nonsense. Oh, this show is so stupid. Let's get it good. I'm all like, oh, this show's so dumb. It's so dumb. She did it for her true love and everything. So dumb. I did not like this episode. I don't like this show, but it makes me laugh. So I'm going to keep watching it because like the acting is bad, except for the woman that plays Renee Montoya. She does, like I said, she does the best job ever, buddy. Like she's like, listen, I understand the assignment. I'm just going to come and do my job. Everybody else should probably take some more classes, acting classes to try to get better at it. All right, you guys, that's all I got for you. This isn't really that, in depth because I'm late today. I usually do it the day after, but there was some stuff going on and I thought it was, the next week and everything. And yeah. All right, you guys, listen, tell me what you think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind if you're in my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week on time with my Batwoman breakdown and review. You guys have a good week. Bye.